Nobody in the quiet town of Santa Arena paid much attention to the old storage units on Highway 12. They were the kind of forgotten place people passed every day but never truly looked at. A row of 30 metal garages peeling, paint, rusted locks, and a single flickering light above the gate. It was a dead zone. No cameras, no movement, nothing but dust and silence. That changed at 5:42 p.m. on a Thursday. A delivery driver named Luis Navarro, 33 years old, pulled into the lot. After dropping off packages nearby, he often used the long driveway to turn his truck around before getting back onto the highway. But that day, as he rolled to a stop, he heard something. A faint tapping. Not random. 1401, 17670, 0118 970. Someone knocking from the inside of one of the units. Luis turned off his engine and listened again. Tap. Tap, tap. 18 01 33 700 0001 34 sock turned in 40 21 tap 001 of his truck 730. Hello, he called. 00 expecting it to be an animal. 42. No answer. 100. He frowned and stepped brushing sand across the asphalt. He walked along the row of storage doors, stopping as the tapping grew louder near. Unit 19, a dull blue door with a bent padlock covered in dust. Hello? He repeated. Is someone in? There. Silence. Then suddenly, when a muffled voice, a girl's voice. 33, errors 02, 16 330. Help! Errors 02, 17 296. Weak. 34, 02, 21 60. 80, errors 02, dialing 176, 050. Luis There's someone inside a storage unit, his breath catching in his throat. A girl, he pulled his phone out. She's begging for help. When the police arrived, Luis was pacing in circles, unable to stay still. Officers approached the door, knocked 3 times, and shouted, "Policia!" But the voice inside was too faint to make out. The padlock was old but stubborn. It took a crowbar and 5 minutes to pry it off. When the officers finally lifted the door, they found nothing. No girl. No body. 47 03 08 only a dark empty unit filled with dust and the smell of old metal. No belongings. Luis's stomach. 51 003 17 270 003 22 170. I swear she was in there, he insisted. I heard her. The officers exchanged glances, clearly unsure. Then one of them shined a flashlight across the concrete floor. And there, near the back wall, was something the darkness almost hid. A single child's sock. Pink, torn, covered in dirt. Rafael Torres and his team were called in 30 minutes later. As they arrived, the unit area had already been cordoned off. Luis stood near his truck, arms crossed, eyes wide, replaying the fear in his head. Rafael approached him. You heard a voice? A young girl's? Luis nodded so fast he almost looked like he'd choke. Yes, she was crying, begging. I didn't imagine it. Rafael believed him. Something about the man's trembling voice, the shaking of his hands, the guilt in his eyes. People can fake fear, but they can't fake shaking. Izzy crouched inside the unit, running, her flashlight along the walls. This wasn't empty recently. She stepped in. Then where is she? Now? Izzy pointed out small particles of fabric and dirt collected in a faint line across the ground. Something was dragged, she said, but not toward the front. She pointed to the far left corner, toward the wall. Rafael examined it closely. A faint handprint smeared in dust, small, child-sized, appeared as the light passed over. The handprint was pressed at an angle. Someone tried pushing themselves upward. Even more disturbing, faint scratch marks across the metal wall. Someone was definitely in here, Rafael said quietly. But there's no other exit. Izzy turned to him. There isn't. Supposed to be. That's when she noticed it. A microscopic draft of cold air coming along from the base of the wall. Rafael knelt, pressing his ear to the metal. Silence. Then a thump. A hollow thump from behind the wall. There's something back there, Rafael said. The team worked quickly. Within minutes, they managed to pull away the rusted metal panel. Behind it was a narrow gap leading to a second chamber. A hidden compartment, completely unregistered, built behind units 18 through 20. The air was freezing. The smell hit them next. Chemical strong. Izzy stepped forward first, flashlight trembling slightly in her hand. Mil Dios. The chamber wasn't empty. It was a long, narrow corridor filled with plastic tarps, shackles bolted to the floor, cans, a mattress covered in stains, and on the far wall, something worse. Tally marks scratched into the metal. Hundreds of them. 119, Duru 06, 20, a day, 620. Mark 06, 21 was 800. Here, each mark representing 124. Isra 06 28 940. Isra 06 had heard 31 40. A sudden sound echoed from deeper in the hidden corridor. And where was a faint, whimpering sob? Raphael raised a hand, signaling the team to stay silent. There it was again, a sob. 136, Euro 06, 44, 920. Then 3 taps. Maron 6, 46, 139. Cough. User just like the sound. 49, 060, 51, 00, 06, Euro 6, 124. At the end of the corridor, they found a second chamber. A small ventilation. Room not visible from the outside. Inside, it was a girl. Barefoot, pale, curled, in a corner. She looked 9 years old. 151, 07, 10, 380, 07, 13, 760. Hey, she shielded her face when the flashlights hit her. You're safe now. 155 07 18 9 10 07 25 30. She's here to help stared you. At them with huge sunken eyes. Then she pointed her shaking hand toward the air vent above her. He said, if I scream, Izzy frowned. He'll know. Who said that? The girl whispered, barely audible. The man with the boots? Raphael felt a chill creep up his spine. Heavy work boots and just like in case 09. But this was a different region, a different scenario, a different monster. They carried the girl out carefully, wrapping her in a blanket. She clung to Izzy like she was drowning. When Raphael asked her name, she hesitated. I don't know. 16007 fee and 450. We don't know it's 750. He told me my name doesn't matter anymore. What do you mean? Izzy asked gently. Luis watched from outside, his face flooding with relief when he saw the girl alive. I knew I heard her, he whispered. I knew it. But the case had only begun. 173 di Neuro, 0907 760, Neuro, 09, 16th 100. Because when Raphael asked the girl how long she'd been in that chamber, she said, sometimes he talks to them, sometimes he cries, sometimes he gets angry, then they leave. 179 009 Izzy asked 181 009 26 220 100 009 27 Raphael 28 790 180 009 29,000 700. This was a dump site. 9 34,880 0. This wasn't 9 39,460 009 44,570. Please, always a storage unit converted into a long-term holding chamber. And the girl said something else. Someone coming and going. The entire team go cold. He's coming back tonight. He said. Louis stepped forward. Me? You think? No, Raphael said firmly. Not you. He held up the work boot print. 200 year 0 10 04 130. Someone had been there recently. 06 very recently. And he wasn't alerted outside the secret. 205 010 12 600 010 14 290. Do you remember anything?